Next Level English Podcast.
Welcome to Next Level English, where we turn textbook hesitation into natural, unstoppable conversational fluency. Today, we are pushing open the heavy double doors of the main university lecture hall and handing you the precise vocabulary to actively engage with your professors, challenge complex concepts, and negotiate your ideas during presentations without a single drop of anxiety. By the end of this short episode, you will possess a special linguistic formula that naturally compels professors and peer students to respect your academic maturity and value your input. I am Maya.
And I am Tom, sitting inside a massive packed university auditorium surrounded by hundreds of students can feel like a major psychological hurdle, but relying on flat classroom phrases completely shatters your professional confidence. Let us jump right into our first expressions because learning how to communicate your thoughts smoothly during a fast-paced seminar is an incredible life skill.
It truly is, Tom. And let us kick off our second arc with a beautiful, smooth phrase that we use when we want to acknowledge that someone has shared an excellent logical thought during a classroom discussion. A perfect way to highlight this great contribution is to say, raise a valid point.
Raise a valid point.
Raise a valid point.
This phrase is wonderful because it sounds incredibly natural and respectful, showing everyone in the room that you are actively listening and value the academic contribution of your peer.
It describes high-quality input perfectly, and you can use this when talking to a classmate about a good argument or when addressing your instructor directly during an intensive seminar question session.
Raise a valid point.
Now, another phenomenal phrase that allows you to talk about questioning an established scientific idea, historical model, or academic textbook concept instead of just accepting it blindly is to challenge a theory.
Challenge a theory.
Challenge a theory.
When you state that you want to challenge a theory, it means you are using advanced critical thinking to look for logical flaws or alternative real-world explanations behind an academic premise.
It shows immense cognitive courage, and you can deploy this phrase when preparing your research proposal or when introducing a completely fresh perspective during a complex group presentation.
Challenge a theory.
Let us look at one more advanced expression for this section, which helps you describe the process of perfectly tracking, understanding, and following the main message or thesis of a very fast-moving lecture, which is to follow the core argument.
Follow the core argument.
Follow the core argument.
By stating that you can follow the core argument, you mean you easily comprehend the central focus of what the speaker is trying to prove, despite all the extra data.
It paints such a proactive picture of your listening skills, and you can use this expression when summarizing your notes with a classmate or when confirming your understanding with a teaching assistant.
Follow the core argument.
Hello, excuse me, Liam. Are you ready for this morning's intensive seminar? Because I really want to listen closely and follow the core argument today.
Good morning, Chloe. Yes, I am completely ready, but our professor loves to challenge a theory every 5 minutes, so we need to stay focused.
That is so true. Last week, when you raised your hand to raise a valid point about market behavior, the entire lecture hall stopped to listen.
Oh, thank you, Chloe. I just wanted to show that we can follow the core argument while still finding unique ways to challenge a theory during the class debate.
That role play felt so smooth and realistic, Tom. Did you hear how Chloe effortlessly managed her lecture preparation by highlighting her goal to follow the core argument instead of sounding completely lost or anxious?
I certainly did, Maya. She held her ground beautifully by noting how Liam managed to raise a valid point and how the professor loves to challenge a theory with total confidence. Hearing these natural trunks used in a realistic environment makes them so useful for our global listeners.
It absolutely does, Tom. And if this is the kind of English you've been looking for, subscribe to Next Level English right now, because every week we give you exactly this: real English for real life. Not the textbook version, never the robot version. We want you to step into any university lecture hall with massive charisma, complete conversational freedom, and total social power.
Yes, a massive welcome to all the brilliant minds joining our channel today. Now, let us advance into our third arc where we explore deeper, more emotionally resonant phrases that help you talk about your personal struggles, your academic performance, and your real connections. Sometimes an interaction becomes deep because you need to prove your personal opinion with factual data during a fierce debate. And a magnificent phrase to describe this is to back up my claim.
Back up my claim.
Back up my claim.
Saying that you want to back up my claim means you are fully prepared to provide solid empirical facts, statistics, case studies, or textbook examples to show that your statement is completely accurate.
It commands immediate professional respect from professors, and you can use this structure when defending your thesis statement or when collaborating on a major laboratory report.
Back up my claim.
Now, what about when you want to describe that amazing sudden feeling of finally understanding a highly complicated abstract topic after hours of intense study? We naturally say, grasp the main concept.
Grasp the main concept.
Grasp the main concept.
To grasp the main concept moves to deeply understand the essential foundation of a university lesson so that you can easily explain it in your own words.
It's such a comforting phrase to use with a study partner, and you can say this when reviewing exam guidelines or when discussing complex reading assignments before a test.
Grasp the main concept.
Our next phrase targets the moments where you want to focus entirely on the big picture of a presentation and completely avoid getting bogged down in minor, boring pieces of information. So we say, skip the tedious details.
Skip the tedious details.
Skip the tedious details.
This functional chunk means you want to move past the small, repetitive aspects of a study and focus your brain directly on the most valuable insights and final conclusions.
It creates immediate positive energy during group meetings, and you can say this when managing your study hours or when summarizing a very long research paper for your team.
Skip the tedious details.
Now, everyone, we have reached an incredibly critical interactive milestone in our session today because this next expression is an absolute gem for introducing a candid conversation about an exciting lecture that gets everyone sharing different opinions. And the phrase is, spark a lively debate.
Spark a lively debate.
Spark a lively debate.
This means an interesting question or controversial topic causes the entire classroom to actively share unique viewpoints and engage in an energetic conversation. Now, you try. Make your own sentence with this and put it in the comments. We read every single one. We genuinely want to see how you introduce a vulnerable conversation about classroom interaction using this advanced phrase.
Spark a lively debate.
Wow, the lecture hall looks absolutely spectacular now that the sun is setting, Lucas. I was honestly feeling a bit overwhelmed by the presentation slides this morning, but I am so glad we stayed behind.
I feel the exact same way, Emma. University lectures can be a massive social pressure cooker, but talking with you always helps me grasp the main concept instantly.
It really is a relief because I was struggling to find enough historical data to back up my claim for our upcoming joint research project.
We can look at the library database together this evening, Emma, and if we skip the tedious details, we will have plenty of time to enjoy a quiet walk by the campus park.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. I love how our conversations can spark a lively debate about modern philosophy, but still make me feel completely safe and relaxed.
We definitely will, Emma. Let us use our evening sessions to grasp the main concept and always back up my claim while making sure we skip the tedious details so we can truly enjoy our time.
Having a great friend like you makes me feel like we can spark a lively debate with any professor on this campus and still walk away with a smile.
That was such a touching and deeply genuine interaction, Maya. You could literally feel the immense relief and mutual respect growing between Emma and Lucas as they spoke.
It was completely beautiful, Tom. Emma protected her dignity by honestly admitting her initial worries, but she kept the human connection alive by highlighting how their conversation helped her grasp the main concept. And when they discussed how to back up my claim, Lucas immediately stepped forward as a supportive ally while showing how they can skip the tedious details and spark the lively debate naturally. Connecting advanced spoken English with genuine warmth is how you build a real community on campus.
It absolutely is, Maya. And now, let us charge directly into our fourth and final rising arc, where we reveal our last three strategic expressions, including how to ask a professor for a clearer explanation by using the phrase, ask for clarification.
Ask for clarification.
Ask for clarification.
To ask for clarification means you are politely requesting more information or a simpler breakdown because something the speaker mentioned was slightly confusing or incomplete.
It shows great academic maturity, and you can use this structure at the end of a lecture or when writing a formal email to an advisor regarding assignment guidelines.
Ask for clarification.
Now, our ninth phrase is a beautiful advanced structure that you use when you describe presenting your personal thoughts or giving an answer in front of a large audience without any hesitation or fear, which is to speak with absolute confidence.
Speak with absolute confidence.
Speak with absolute confidence.
This means you communicate your ideas clearly, holding your ground with strong body language and precise terms so that the entire room respects your presence.
It sounds incredibly powerful, and you can say this when describing a successful seminar performance or when motivating a friend before a difficult oral examination.
Speak with absolute confidence.
And now it is finally time for our 10th expression, the definitive strategic masterpiece we promised at the very beginning of our podcast, which helps you completely resolve a misunderstanding with an instructor instantly, which is to clear up any confusion.
Clear up any confusion.
Clear up any confusion.
This is the ultimate closing formula inside an academic environment, because when you tell a professor you want to clear up any confusion, you are showing that you are proactive, disciplined, and ready to align your work with their expectations perfectly.
It brings total clarity and decisive professional impact to the end of any meeting, and you can use it to wrap up a discussion regarding grades or attendance rules.
Clear up any confusion.
Good afternoon, Ethan. Thank you so much for meeting me near the presentation stage to help me clear up any confusion about my final project grades.
Greetings, Sophia. It is my absolute pleasure helping a dedicated peer learn how to speak with absolute confidence is exactly why I enjoy my role as a senior assistant.
It really has been a challenging week, but I want to ask for clarification on how to properly back up my claim during our live seminar discussions.
Soft tone. You're already taking all the right steps, Sophia. When you raise a valid point in class, it shows the entire department that you completely follow the core argument of the topic.
I try my best, but sometimes I want to challenge a theory without causing a disruption or losing the interest of the room.
That's a natural fear, but remember that an honest question can easily spark a lively debate and help your classmates grasp the main concept as well.
Thank you, Ethan. Your advice helps me skip the tedious details of my anxiety and truly prepare to clear up any confusion with the instructor directly.
Soft tone. You have handled this matter with absolute brilliance, Sophia. I am completely certain you will speak with absolute confidence and reach the pinnacle of success.
Oh, thank you so much, Ethan. Your clear direction makes me feel completely ready to ask for clarification whenever I want to excel.
That was such a masterpiece of a campus conversation, Tom. The way Sophia and Ethan used those advanced structures to navigate their lecture participation goals was pure art.
It was completely flawless, Maya. Let's do a lightning-fast, high-energy recap of the 10 natural expressions we taught today, so our listeners can master them completely. First, we unlocked the input phrase, raise a valid point, followed by the critical tool, challenge a theory, and the tracking anchor, follow the core argument.
Then we captured the validation phrase, back up my claim, the understanding chunk, grasp the main concept, the efficiency expression, skip the tedious details, and the interactive gem, spark a lively debate.
And finally, we mastered the inquiry phrase, ask for clarification, the empowerment anchor, speak with absolute confidence, and the definitive closing masterpiece, clear up any confusion.
What a phenomenal, empowering list of natural, real-life phrases to completely banish your university lecture anxiety and maximize your presence across the globe. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us today on Next Level English. We absolutely love watching your conversational confidence reach new heights every single week.
We truly do. Keep practicing your structures, keep presenting your personal boundaries with absolute dignity. And remember, no matter how intimidating a massive auditorium looks, you can always steer the discussion toward a spectacular win-win relationship if you show the other person that you are fully prepared to look at the options until you clear up any confusion.
That was such an absolutely perfect way to close the show, as it helps me clear up any confusion of a truly great conversation with you. See you all in our very next episode.